Okay then, Katie. So just like Josie and Rose, today we are here to participate in part two and three of your speaking test. Um, we would like you to describe a difficult situation that you have made which had a good result. Okay. You should say when the decision was, when you made the decision, why it was difficult to make, and explain how you felt about the good result. Katie, I'm willing to give you 1 to 2 minutes to gather your thoughts and have some notes prepared. Right then, Katie, if you are ready, I am here and willing. If you could describe a difficult decision that you made, which had a good result.
One difficult decision that I made was quitting my part-time job to focus completely on preparing for an important exam. I made this decision around 1 month ago when I realized that I was struggling to balance both work and study. At first, it was extremely hard to make up my mind because uh, the job provided me with extra income, and I didn't want to lose my financial independence. Besides that, I had already worked there for nearly 5 months, so I felt attached to my coworkers and my daily routine. However, my schedule became too overwhelming and was under a lot of pressure since I had to attend the classes during the day and work in the evening and study late at night. As a result, I was scouted most of the time and couldn't concentrate properly on my exam preparation. Uh, I spent a long time weighing the pros and cons before making the final choice. In the end, uh, I decided to just make good and take the risk because I knew that the exam would have a good impact on my future. After quitting my job, I suddenly had much more time to focus and improving my score. I created a clear study plan, practice every day, and reviewed my mistakes carefully. Although the process was stressful, I had to go through and look much financially. Everything gradually fell into place. Uh, for, Fortunately, all my hard work paid off. I achieved a much higher score than I had expected, which opened up several new opportunities for me when I received the result. Uh, I was over the moon and I feel a huge sense of achievement. Awesome.
Yeah, well done, Katie. Well done about speaking about the pros and cons of your decision as well. So students who have yet to participate, maybe that is something you would like to use in your speech. Well done then, Katie. Lovely. Let's move over to the follow-up questions in part three of your speaking test today. Katie, there are 6 questions that I will ask you. If you can answer to the best of your ability, yeah? Um,
Yes.
okay. Do you think young people are easily influenced by others when they make decisions? Why
Uh,
or why not?
yes, I think many young people are easily influenced by others because they often want to fit in and follow the crowd. Or they can be heavily influenced by peer pressure, uh, friends, and social media friends. Since they don't have much life experience, they sometimes seek validation from others before making important decisions. Mm, that's it.
Yes, okay. Well done. Question 2. What kind of decisions do young people have to make?
Uh, Young people had to make many decisions related to their studies and future careers. For example, they need to decide on further education and uh, or choose a suitable career path. Besides that, they also learn how to build and maintain relationships and manage their time and money independently.
Katie, question number 3. Why do young people like to ask for advice when making decisions?
Um, I I think many people struggle to balance different options when making important decisions because it, each choice has its own advantages and disadvantages. Some people also tend to overthink every possible outcome, which makes them feel anxious and uncertain. Another reason is that they may lack experience to decide wisely, especially when facing major life choices like uh, changing jobs or moving to another city. In some cases, people are simply afraid of making the wrong decision and regretting it later. Uh, so they delay making a final choice.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Katie. You're not wrong at all. Question number 4. Why do some people find it difficult to make important decisions?
Um, I think um, mm,
It's okay, Katie. Let me just repeat the question for you. Okay. Question number 4. Why do some people find it difficult to make important decisions?
um, I think some people find it difficult to make important decisions because they are afraid of making mistakes or facing negative consequences. Important decisions often affect their future career or relationships, so they may feel a lot of pressure. And a reason having to many choices can make people confused and uncertain about which option is the best. Some people also lack confidence in themselves uh, or worry too much about other people's opinions, which uh, makes decision uh, even harder.
Katie, question 5. Do you think it's necessary for kids to make as many decisions for themselves as possible?
Yes, to some extent, I think children should make simple decisions by themselves because it helps them develop decision making skills and become more independent. They can also learn to take responsibility for their own choices. However, they still need guidance from others in important situations.
Okay, Katie. My final question today for you is, do you prefer to make decisions alone or with other people's advice?
Uh, Personally, I prefer to strike a balance between independence and advice. For simple daily decisions, I usually choose my instincts, important situations, and beside my own. However, when it comes to major choices such as education or career plans, I like discussing them with family members or close friends because I can benefit from feedback and different perspectives. Sometimes talking things through uh, helps me notice problems. Um, s- so I may have overlooked. Uh, in addition, I often feel more um, reassured after discussing with others, although I still believe in the final decision should be mine.
Thank you very much, Katie, for your participation this evening. I appreciate it. Well done. Okay, wonderful. So we've had Josie, we've had Rose, Katie, the first three students today. If the other students were listening,